I know you've been worried sick about the conflict between Iran and Israel and whether it will lead to World War III. So let me try to answer some of your most pressing questions about it. First things first, who is Iran? Iran, formerly known as Persia, is a nation in the Middle East with a rich history and culture. They are one of the most powerful Shia Muslim nations in the region, and they are known for being anti-West and anti-Israel. Iran also has a strong military and a controversial nuclear program. Now, why are these two nations who don't like each other at war? Well, for starters, some Iranian leaders have openly stated their desire to destroy Israel and wipe it off the map. Additionally, Israel opposes Iran's nuclear program, which it says could be used to develop nuclear weapons that could be used against them. And then there's the proxy war. Iran and Israel don't always fight directly. Instead, they engage in a shadow war through proxy groups like Hamas and Hezbollah. Israel has carried out numerous airstrikes against Iranian-backed groups in Syria and elsewhere. Iran retaliated with drone and missile attacks against Israel. Basically, it's a tit-for-tat situation, each attack prompting a response. So why is the U.S. involved? Well, the United States has long been a staunch ally of Israel, and they have several reasons for getting involved. These include their shared strategic alliance, the importance of oil and trade in the region, concerns about terrorism, and the presence of U.S. military bases in the Middle East, which could be affected by the conflict. Now, is this the beginning of World War III? Well, not yet, but it certainly could lead to it if the conflict escalates and involves other major powers like Russia, China, and NATO. As of now, it is still considered a regional war between Iran and Israel and their respective allies. But the possibility of it becoming something more is a real concern. So how does this affect us here in the Philippines? Well, the Middle East is a crucial oil supplier, so the conflict could lead to oil price hikes, which would affect us here. Additionally, many Filipinos work in Israel and other Middle Eastern nations, so their safety is also a concern. The conflict could also disrupt supply chains, leading to higher prices for goods and services, contributing to global inflation. Moreover, the conflict poses a risk to global security as countries increase their vigilance against cyber attacks and terrorism. The Philippines, through its membership in ASEAN and the UN, has been advocating for peace and stability in the Middle East. So, what should we do? Well, we can pray for a peaceful resolution to the conflict and for the safety of those affected by it. We can also support diplomatic efforts to find a lasting solution, and we can stay informed and engaged on the issue to help promote peace and understanding. Remember, even in the darkest of times, hope and faith can guide us towards a better future. So let us remain hopeful for a peaceful resolution to the Iran-Israel conflict, and may we all work towards creating a better and more peaceful world.